Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure and welcome back to the Electro Sports Baseball League and Bulldozer Power. We're doing quite well. We're at 8-3 now, and we're taking on the rather hapless 3-8 FC Failuregrad. Now I'm going to leave the difficulty exactly where it is because well, you know, it might be nice to win. Anyway, this week we can make a quick change. Let's get Smugface out of the lineup and bring Steve Murray in, who's starting to look fit again. That's a helpful idea. Quebec Spire is going to be our pitcher. He's not good. He's the worst pitcher that we have on the team, but I'm going to use him anyway because I've got absolutely no sense in the world. Let's get to the ball game. Okay, so it's another home game for us, which is always nice. I mean, it's good to get back to the home stadium once in a while and show people what we've got. Anyway, Buttercup Vectrix is going to be the first at-bat pitching for us, Quebec Spire. And, well, okay, what we got? Vectrix, 204 for the 207 for the season. I don't know, we should be able to dispatch him relatively easy, even with a terrible pitcher. And that one's gone a little bit low. All right, well, look, we're just going to warm up. Get the old arm going in the right direction. I mean, so far it hasn't gone in the right direction at all. Come on, just try one of these. These are a near certainty. There you go. Lovely. Right, come on there, Quebec. Give him the fastball. Boom. Oh, dear. That's all right. That's good. Failure got that one. That's all fine. Next up, you've got Jetson Flange, who's a bit of a hitter, actually. I mean, he's a big lad, big hair, okay, yeah, he's got a piece of that one, and he's slung it on top of the bike sheds. Yeah, all right, mate. Yeah, that's okay. That's all right. Look, we expect to give up the occasional hit, like ourselves. Failuregrad are a big hitting team. Is Cumulo Sawhorse not spectacular, but a solid hitter by all accounts. We're going to need Quebec here to dig deep and find some pitches that can actually make it down. No, where's that one gone? It's all right, we'll get to it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. There you go. Zoltan there with a nice pick off. Here's Gertie Wrench. Now, I mean, could just be me, but those glasses aren't actually contributing very much at all to her eyesight. She's largely just wearing them for style, I reckon. Yeah, just style. She wants to get all of those illustrious, contracts with various different entities who might pay people who have a sporting kind of leaning to try and get some kind of an endorsement. Oh well, almost a good stop there by Kojak, but it wasn't a good stop. No. Anyway, ball's returned to first, and that is going to bring up Vanessa Hammock. Is the next at-bat, obviously. Another one of the Hammock sisters. And, well, if we can get rid of her here with 2 outs, come on, we should... losing... Oh, it's a steal. Steal with a quick throw, but no good. No, that's stolen. We don't mind. People are allowed to steal bases. We don't object to that too much. All right, come on. Spire throws, gone foul. Okay, that's all right. No, that's all good. Just keep your composure here. And in it goes. That's gone foul as well. I mean, we're using up Quebec's arm. I mean, it's basically a string of noodles. Oh, crampons with a nice dive, but it didn't amount to much. And they're going to get another run here. Not the best throw to home, but the instinct was correct. Pip Stroblight up next, one of the better players on the team by all accounts. We'll see if we can't deal with her. That one's gone back. No, it's out of Steve's range, that one. Come on, Quebec. Fox them. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, go on. Wang it in there. Break. Yeah, strike 2. How do you feel about that? Not good. I'll warrant. Yeah. Oh, hang on. No. Don't go over that fence. Oh, no. Well, that's far from ideal there, and that's another couple of runs at least. How many? Well, a couple. You said a couple, and that's how many it was. Well, it's not starting well. That's going to bring up Wilf Jerk. Well, I mean, Quebec's mood is already, wavering. I think it's probably the best way to describe it. I mean, I don't know what we were expecting putting in an absolutely terrible pitcher to try and do anything at all here against a team that are renowned for their hitting. I should have saved him for a weaker team, or, outright desperation on our part to have anybody who can actually throw. Well, okay, this is not going so badly. Yeah, ball low. Right, go on. Bung a fast one in. Not bad. Kojak. Okay, right. Well, that wraps that innings up. But the fair amount of damage being done there. So we've now got to inflict a similar amount of pain on them or more. That's how baseball works. It's all about who puts most. Here's Zoltan. All right, Zoltan, leave it. Right. Okay, here we go. No. You see, I'd have probably gone for that. Yeah, I'd have probably gone for that too. Wouldn't have gone for that until I get, tilted to the point of swinging at everything. Zoltan there, waiting it out, getting on first. Here's Furious Sponge Bath batting 370 this year. That's pretty good for a baseball player. Not so good for a member of this team, however. We do have some serious batting averages going on in the lineup. No, we're just leaving these. Boom! Up to centre field there, and that will get us runners now first and second. All right, we're off to a paperable start. A paperable? Yeah, because it's Papal Event Horizon. You meant palpable. But even then it would have been a wrong word. It doesn't matter. No! Swung at the high stuff. What a clown. Well, I don't know how that's going to end up. There you go, he's out. Yeah, he's out there, off the infield fly. Well, here's Kojak. Speaking of high batting averages, 5.96 for Kojak this year. It's her debut season with the team, and she's really made her mark on quite a few balls. Not that one, though. No one's going to get caught. Yeah, that's it, just like that. Cubulo Sawhorse there with the pick-off. It's going to be fine. Here's Failure. Well, everything rests on this. We'd quite like to get at least one run from the efforts that we've applied so far. But I can tell already that the batting for the team right now is a little bit squirrely. That's ball 3. All right, patience. Wait it out. Smack. Good. That'll do. All right. Bases are now fully loaded. And much like the potato skins off which they take their... It's Cindy Vapid.
Number 11.
Oh. Yeah, well, you keep her in the lineup, and therefore you've got to believe that she is capable of delivering. She's capable of delivering an easy out there. Just a golden opportunity thrown into the air and let fall to the ground where it landed with a large splat. Here's Chad Hammer. He's not playing great this year, but then he's up against a pitcher who's terrible. So this should be a thrilling matchup for all concerned. Hold on. Well done, Steve. Yeah, good safe glove there, mate. Safe glove. Oh, swish. Let's try him on a change-up. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you had no idea where that was going, did you, dude? No, and it completely foxed you. And we got a strikeout as a result. Here's Jesse Velocidad, the pitcher. He's batting a third this year. And, he's a pitcher, so he's possibly only faced 3 at-bats. Strike 1. Right, good. All right, let's do him one of these. That's completely wrong. All right, do one of those. Just keep it in the middle. There you go. Don't do anything too clever. And then see if he falls for the old change of pace. Oh, he didn't fall for that. All right, sinky curveball. That's too high. You walk the pitcher. You absolute ruddy joker. Okay, well, that's life. All right, here we go. This is back round to the top of the order, and it's Butterfingers, who is on the plate near the bloke who's catching the... I don't know what I'm saying. Failure. Just watched it go over the fence there. Well, that's disappointing. That's Vectrix's second home run this season. That is, he's pleased as punch. Look, yeah, very, very happy. Not getting out the pitcher is going to cost us. Yeah. Well, it has already cost us. Yeah, but it's going to cost us more in morale. That one's got a spongy. Chuck it. Lovely job. Out number 2. Well, there's Cumulo Sawhorse. Got out first time round, but, well, you know, the way we're playing at the moment, I mean, everything's possible. Spongers. No. I mean, he moved there gracefully, sort of, and tried to make some sort of effort towards a play, but it was for naught. Running our second base. Here's Gertie Wrench, who I accused of being in it for fashion earlier on, and then she got on base as a result of that. Blimey, where's that going? Ooh. Well, that was an uncomfortable pitch. A less comfortable catch. But hey, you know, that's baseball. Strike 1. Yeah, that's the business. Put in one of those. Skyward. Someone's going to catch it. Someone is going to catch it. There we go. Well, that inning was half as bad as the first one, as we gave up another 2 runs. Here's Steve Murray, back from recuperation. I think that might have been the one, Steve. No, that was the one. Was it? Wilf there, throwing the first, and Steve's out. Here's Bernie Crampons. We don't know what to expect from Bernie Crampons. I mean, anything can happen when the Crampons is... I'm not entirely sure what you were thinking. Came off the fence. A lucky escape there for Bernie. That's ball 2. That gives us one of them and 2 of those. That's 2 of each. Spunk. Okay, well, we'll take a spunk to centre field. That'll do. He's now in there, over there, and what have you. His Spire. It's very tempting to take him out now, but no, we'll keep him in. And that one's going all the way over there, but it's foul. Yes, all the way over there. That's where it went. Yeah. Oh, crikey. I don't even know. That one's got foul as well. Okay. All right. Well, we're now in the win zone. Are we? What is the win zone? Ball 1. Yeah! And it's done the trick. Quebec gets on base. Stone me. All right. Look, I don't care who does it, as long as someone does. Here's Zoltan. He might actually swing at one this time around, but we'll see what happens.
That's outside.
It's outside. Okay, come on, Zoltan.
Ball inside.
That's inside. Zoltan clearly with a strike zone that is hard to identify very effectively. Well, there you go, Zoltan. Doesn't happen often, but when it does, it happens. And he's on base now. That loads up the bases, giving the opportunity to Furious Sponge Bath to break the duck that Bulldozer Power are currently riding on. That's gone about as badly as it's possible to go. Out number 2, leaving Papal Event Horizon to do anything at all. Wait him out. Wait him out. Strike 1. That's good. Okay. That's a ball. And Papal, wait for it.
That's inside.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Not a... retrospectively, probably not that one. Probably should have left that one. Oh well. For the second inning in a row, full bases as the team is retired. And you have to ask yourself, no, you don't really, do you? There's no need to ask yourself anything at all. There's absolutely no sense to be had in asking any questions of anything that is currently occurring. It's all pretty much business as usual. Zoltan, good catch. Right, it's pitched strobe light, got a home run last time. Made us pay. Which is unfortunate, because I haven't said anything mean. I mean, you know, we're well used to players for whom I have said mean things, then penalising us with some batting prowess. Maybe she's just a good player. Oh, yeah, there is that as a possibility, I see. There's Wilf.
Number 11.
He's looking a little bit trepidatious, if I'm honest. If trepidatious is a thing one could look, he's looking it. He's got trepidation on his face, and he hasn't got a napkin to hand. All right, Steve. Make it happen, Steve. Steve. Thank you, Steve. All right, good. 2 outs. Chad Hammer now, batting 143. We actually struck him out last time. It won't happen again, but, you know, I like to remind players of, well, you anticipated it, but didn't swing at it, and it was still a strike. So, in your face. All right, sinky curveball for you then, dude. Here we go. Cinders. Too high for Cindy. Failure there with a all right, he tried some style, but it wasn't working. No. I mean, largely, everything pretty much went right there, but it didn't. No, it didn't. All right, what should we throw first? Well, you've been using the old CF there. That's a pitch named after me. Yeah, well done. All right, thank you. All right, let's go. Kojak, job done. Good. Okay, no damage there in the 3rd inning. Hooray! We're down by 6. Here's Kojak. All right, come on, Kojak. And she's put the mustard on that one, and she'll get on the first base. Good. Right. That's a positive opener there. Here's Failure. Right, here we are. Waiting our moment. Possibly not our moment. I don't think that one's got the legs. Flipping hadn't got the legs. I mean, the defender had to jump for it. It was heading over the fence, but actually, you can't claim anything good about that. That wasn't a great defensive play. That was a poor hit from the team captain, Ulysses. Failure. Meanwhile, Cindy's at bat. She's got 2 balls and a strike so far. And there you go. She's done another one of those. Keep it basic, Cindy. I like it. Very good. Cindy on base again. All right. Smashing. Here comes Steve Murray. Yeah, Steve not a good first at bat for him, but you know, they still young. Yeah, sinky curveball thing. Yeah. That one. Yeah, no, that one wasn't sinking. That one was swimming. All right. I don't think we should have swung at that, Steve. Strike 2. That one's very high. Come on, Steve. Stand your ground until you don't need to. That's the fella. You haven't got enough on that one, Stephen. It's going to get caught out at the fence. That one caught out at the fence. And Steve Murray goes for a little bit of a sit-down again. Well, here's Crampons. He got a hit last time round. We've got 2 runners currently out in the field. Crampos. Oh! And forces an error by hitting it so hard that Chad Hammer, who, let's not forget, Chad Hammer can't bat. And based on what we just saw, he's also not exactly good at fielding. And we're taking out Quebec Spire because you can't have 3 innings in a row where you just can't do it. It can't be done. What do you think, Veronica? Yeah, because her sister's on the other team. Oh, so you think a bit of sibling rivalry will get the job done? Well, it has done. There you go. Veronica, no messing around, no waiting for the appropriate pitch. She actually gets us a point. Well done. Congratulations. Here's Zoltan round again. Bases are still loaded, so we're going to get out when the base is loaded. And it will be Zoltan to do that for us. I'm almost certain. Here we go. No. It's another swing for the fence and it's out. Well, that's 3 times now we've done that. Bring in Jeff. No, his mood's not good. All right. Disney. All right. Disneyland's on. Coming in as a reliever. Well, we'll see if he can't make any kind of an impact on the FC Failuregrad, who have had a very positive opening to the game so far.
That's inside.
And we'll be endeavouring to change that.
Break.
All right, that's strike 2. What do you want to do next? Do another one of these. All right. Go on. No? Okay. All right, try one of these. Come on, Disneyland. We'll get it then. Go on. Out. Good. Okay, here's Jetson Flange. Had a home run earlier on in the game. Hasn't had one since then, but he's only been at bat twice. It's almost like saying like, oh yeah, you can hit 1 home run. Hitting 1 home run's actually pretty good. I mean, I wouldn't mind one at this point. Here's Sawhorse. And, well, she's going to face the mystery of Mark Disneyland. And Cindy with the dive there, but that's actually made it harder to field. It's okay. It's all good. It's okay. She only got a 1 base hit off it.
The third baseman.
It's Gertie Fashion Range. Well, she's batting 1 or 2. That one's gone out into Zoltan's kingdom. He's there and says, no citizenship for you. Good. Right, here's Furious Sponge Bath now, up for Bulldozer Power. He's had a hit today, but can he have more than that?
Ball inside.
That's a ball inside.
Strike.
That's a strike. Yeah, right. No, hold on. You shouldn't be celebrating strikes. We're batting now. You've got your attitude all wrong. That's a lovely hit. No, stay. Go, run. Definitely run. It looked like the fielding might get there quickly, you see. So I was going to stay on first, but then when she fluffed the accumulator there, fluffed the pickup, I thought, no, we'll go for another one. All right, that brings up Papal. And we got a lot of faith in Papal at Event Horizon, despite the fact he's been rubbish today so far. But we keep the faith, because what else are you going to do with it?
Inside.
Ball 2 now, strike 1. Come on, Papal, let's go. Not that one, though. No, ball 3. Papal Event Horizon, waiting for pitch. That is probably not the pitch. Oh dear. All right, we've got 1 out there. They tagged out the advanced runner, so we're back to first base again. They made the right decision on a tactical basis. It's Kojak. All right, ball 1. Kojak missed her on. We're waiting. We're waiting for Kojak to show why she is so popular with the fans.
Strike.
Strike 1. Ball 2. Strike 1. Kojak. Oh, my giddy aunt. No! Kojak there swings at a high one. She's going to be out. I mean, they're fighting over who got to catch her out there. It really didn't matter as long as somebody did. And that'll bring up Failure. He's had a hit today, but let's not say that's anything amazing or anything, because it isn't. Wallop. Well, even with the wallop there, that one went foul. Had some spin on it or something.
That's inside.
Ball 2, strike 1, which seems to be an unlucky count for us. Nothing good happens from a 2-1 count, 1-2 count. Whichever way count you want to count it, that's the count. Bang! That's nice. That's going to come off the back fence. We're going to go for a double off this. There you go. Lovely. Failure there with a good, big, belting, booming, bouncing bonanza of a ball. Belted out there to the back bleacher. Sweet. That was an alliteration combo breaker there. Right, come on.
No, that's low.
No. I might use belting twice.
Ball.
Cindy Vapid now. That's the 2-1 count again.
Ball inside.
That's the 3-1 count though. Anything can happen now. Late swing, Sind. Leave it alone. All right, there's another Cindy Vapid. Keeps it simple play. And that's another run batted in, cutting our deficit to 4. Is Steve Morrie, who's been a disaster. And they're making a change. Jesse Velocidad is going to go and sit down. And they're bringing in Zerwin Trumpet as the new pitcher. Zerwin there with a little toss to his friend Jesse over on first. All right, ball 1. We got runners on the corners. I ain't trying to steal anything, clown. Just throw a pitch. I don't steal. I haven't figured out the buttons for it. And in a live game scenario such as this, it's really not the best time to be working that stuff out. Here we go. Now 3 runs for Bulldozer Power. 6-3 the score. Runners first, second, and it is Bernie Crampons. There you go. Crampons! What's his name? It's Bernie Crampons. What does he do? He does one of them again. Yeah, we don't know when he's going to do it, but he turns up and just kind of goes, I feel like doing it now. And that's the score, all square. 6-6 now. Here's Disneyland. Not hanging around. Disneyland with a nice hit there out to right field, and he'll get onto first base. Well, we've had 2 outs for ages, but we're making magic here. Zoltan now, single and a walk for him so far today, and well, we keep him here because he's a sacrificial lamb as opening batter. Opening batter has always been a jinxy kind of a position for us, and therefore, putting in a player who routinely doesn't actually do that well in a position that routinely doesn't do that well seems to be like putting all your rotten eggs in a single basket. Anyway, Zoltan just got on base. Here's Furious Sponge Buff. Double, single, 2 or 3. He's there. He's not yet at full furiosity, I would say. Maybe this time his anger levels will rise. Oh, flipping. What are you doing? Okay, we got some wonky pitching coming in here. And steady on there, dudes. Don't throw it at Furious. He will get furious and try and hit you with the bat from here. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying he's Elastic Man or anything. What are you doing? What's going on with these pitches, Zerwin? I'll tell you what, we'll just soak them up. I'll keep hitting them foul until you can decide what it is you're doing. Yeah, all right. Okay, that's fine. Well, I was struck out there, but 5 runs batted in there for Bulldozer Power, and that puts us right back in the game. Here's Vanessa Hammock, who's now, well, going to bat. Sure, why not? And she's found a good location for that one. It's gone out to Zoltan. All right, okay, it's all right. It's only the first batter. Right, here's Pip Strobe light. 2 for 2, including a home run today. 2 runs batted in. All the 2s, lots of 2s. All right, okay, well done you. That one's gone foul. Right, slide one over like this. Way! Yeah, I know, scary, wasn't it? All right, here we go. Put in the zinger. Crampons. Nice. Okay, Crampons there with a catch. Out number 1 is Wilf Jerk. And he's had a bad day as Wilf. Yeah, let's try him with the change up to start with, which is not a good idea. Yeah, it worked though. Right, and then put in something Senor Speedy. Right, like that. And then a sinky curveball. There you go. Disneyland there. Taking care of business. Getting it done. Making the kids happy. Because apparently kids are very happy from strikeouts. I don't know why you would think they would like something with more action. Oh, that's a bad throw. Cindy couldn't quite get the tag in time because it was not a good throw there from Steve Murray. But that's second base stolen. Yeah, I mean, we've got them on CCTV. It's fine. The constabulary will be around to their house later on. Oh, another strikeout. I thought it was a bad pitch too. But then again, you're an absolutely terrible batter. So from what we've seen on the field, you're also not actually that brilliant a fielder. So I don't know why you're on the team. Who we got here? Papal Event Horizon. Papal. Hasn't had a hit today. Yeah, all right. Yeah. Once upon a time, we thought Papal Event Horizon was good. There we go. There's a hit. I mean, it's not the most dramatic of hits. We're just, slotting it up through that gap in the fielding to get out to centre field. It's Kojak. Again, already. 1 of 3 today. Kojak not living up to her usual lights and magic. But she will at some point. Possibly not today. Can't make any guarantees. She's fine. It's fine. There you go. Now, for a moment there, that one looked like it might take a chunk out of the pitcher, and that would have been nice. That's the thing we like to see, but it didn't. Here's Failure. 2 or 3 for him, double and a single, but not much last time. Oh, that was a lovely pitch, but he went on it very early. Strike 2. That was too high there, ump. Hey, see, that was clearly a ball. You couldn't call that a strike, could you? No, you biased fool. That's ball 2. Come on then, son. Come on. That's a nice place. Yep, that's good. Base isn't loaded again. But this time, we have no outs yet. Give it time. Here's Cindy. Cindy has played okay so far today, which means that she is now going to self-destruct the team. Well, I say self-destruct. She will destruct the team. So she's going to kill the team? That's a bit strong. Hey, Cindy Vapid there, getting a run. Damn, we feel so confident we're going for another one. Go on! There you go. Lovely. 2 runs batted in there. And they fired Zerwin. And they're bringing in Busy Swell, who is a fastball specialist. Chad Hammer. Really? You're taking out Chad? but he's been so brilliant so far. Now bringing in Beelzebub's Fastidious in his place to take over second base.
Off the plate.
We now have runners at the corners and the lead.
Ball low.
Yep, ball 2. Okay, that's right. No. Okay, all right, that's all right. And that's bad. That'll probably get a couple of people out there. Oh, with the tag. We've got a run, though. 9 runs now is Crampons. Home run hero, Bernie Crampons. He will be terrible for the rest of the game. He goes, I've done my work now. Well, I'll tell you what, Bernie, if you just soak up a few pitches, I mean, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I mean, this clown's got, they're going all over the shop, look.
Take your base.
Oh, there you go. Bernard gets a walk. And that'll bring up Disneyland. He got on base last time around. I'm not too bothered if he gets out here, actually. We need him to stay in and keep pitching. So I'll just sit here and wait for pitches to stroll past me. I maybe take an occasional swing at him if I feel that way inclined.
Ball low.
Yeah. Yeah, you keep using fast balls that are inaccurate, dude. Yeah, that's a solid use of your... right, that was the pitch. Yeah, never mind. Hey, oh, Disney swings for the fence. Hasn't got enough on it. He's going to get caught. But you've got to love the enthusiasm. You have to. There's nothing else you can do with it. All right. Okay, so now heading into whatever inning number this is. And Bulldozer Power now lead 9 runs to 6, having dug their way out of a 6-run hole. Furious. Thank you. Out number 1. Okay, here's Vectrix, who has, I mean, he's basically been like a wrecking ball so far for us today. He's trying it again. Failure's going, I don't think so, go. Get off my field. And here comes Jetson Flange. Had a home run. Has he? When did that happen? I don't know. Probably when you hadn't mentioned someone's name in a bit. Strike 1. Disneyland there with a fast ball that wasn't all that fast, but, you know, got the job done. That one's pinging off the fence. Yeah, pinging off the fence. Okay. That's 2 strikes now. Let's try him on a change-up. He might be savvy enough to hit this. Furious with a good effort. Didn't get it. I mean, but, you know, you've got to applaud effort where effort has been applied. And that's a 2-base hit. But that's okay. We're not in the weeds yet. Here's Cumulo's Sawhorse. Let's try and get rid of her and then the side's out. And that's kind of what you're trying to achieve there. Rapids, miles away. Well, they're in scoring position. Yeah, they've gone for it. Yeah, should have thrown out second. Yeah, shutting the stable door there after the horse had well and truly bolted. That's a run batted in. And, well, we've got to tighten things up. There you go, get seconds. Base stolen again. We give up a few of them. Well, we don't give up that many. We give up like maybe a couple a game. How many games have we lost? Not that many. Therefore, I put it to you, doesn't really matter. Oh, yeah, good point. Hey! Oh, yeah, fashion. Get off. Right, good, team's out. So, going into the bottom of the 6th inning, and Bulldozer Power up 9 runs to 7. And it is Zoltan, top of the order, who is going to be... Zoltan? What's that? Say his name properly. What up? Zoltan there with a thumper. It's gone out of the fence. He's going to go for second. And he gets there. Right. Zoltan has staked his territory, and he's done so without any need for relieving himself on parts of the field. Furious is now at bat. Still waiting for Furious Spongebath to actually play well. He's played pretty well, you know. He's played pretty well. There's the 2-1 count that we're afraid of. Strike 2. Come on, Furious. Let's go. All right, that's it. That's all of them. Furious gets a walk. Furious Spongebath, friends. We feel like he's going to explode with some kind of vicious batting, kind of megalodon type behaviour. But so far this season, he just hasn't. Oh dear. Well, Papal Event Horizon there, pinging one up in the sky. I mean, it went a very, very, very long way, but only vertically. And now he's out. Here's Kojak. 2 singles for her today, which is that's fine. That wasn't a good pitch there, Busy.
Ball high.
That's that was terrible as well. That was inside. I mean, you know, pick a location.
Ball four.
Never mind. We'll go. That's fine. Well, that's the bases loaded up, and that brings up Ulysses' failure. Now we've got one out here, so this could be it. If this is a poorly judged.
Strike.
What were you waiting for on that one?
Strike.
Get off. That one wasn't. That one was. Yeah. Right. Let's go. Yep. All right. 2-2 now to count. Go on, failure. That'll do. Yep. All right. Got a run. But Failure didn't quite make it at first base. He's not as fast as he used to be. He used to be like greased flaming lightning, and now he's not. Anyway, here's Cindy. Oh, come on! Threw the ball there straight at Cindy Vapid, and shakes it off and walks out at first. And they've taken out Busy Swell. And Fats Downtown is coming on instead, and it will be Steve Morrie to try and understand what this new pitcher does. 2 outs now. Bulldozer Power having a 3-run lead. Well, that one didn't go very far, did it, Steve? No, that's us done now. You could have just sat there and struck out 3 or 4 pitches later, and I'd have been okay with it. Top of the 7th now for us, and Vanessa Hammock coming in.
Number 10.
Disneyland still looks fit as a fiddle, so we'll keep him rolling. We obviously have Cattle Prod sat out in the pitching bucket, waiting in case of emergency. The emergency in question will be, let's just bring in a fresh pitcher to put them away. But at the moment, there is no requirement to put them away. Disneyland's doing fine. Will you stop fouling it and just hit the thing? Come on. No. All right, try one of these. There you go, that's radical. Kojak with the ball. Throws first, out, good, thank you. Took a long time, but we got there. Here's Pip Strobe, 2 or 3. Had a home run single, couple of runs batted in. Very nice, good, tasteful performance from her. She's leathered that one up in the sky. Papal's making a run. And he gets it! Papal event horizon. Oh, love it. You didn't think he was going to get there, but he got there. And now that's over. Right, okay, who's this? This is Wilf Jerk. Not had a good day so far, Wilf. Oh, he anticipated that we were going to be throwing some kind of pitch. Oh, well done, you're very clever. Strike 1. Did you anticipate missing that one, Wilf? Did you? Did you anticipate swinging at that one, despite the fact it was horrendously off target? Did you? Is that something you anticipated? Anticipate this. Oh, come on. Just hit the thing and don't stop hitting fouls. They're very boring. That'll do. Oh, come on. Good. Flipping pitcher there, almost fluffed an easy out there to first. All right, 3-run lead. Crampons is on. Crampons has had his day. Home run, single, walk, 3 runs batted in. Crampons is like, what more do you want from me here? I mean, wah! There goes out. Good. Right, okay, here's Disneyland. 1 or 2 today. He's the pitcher. We don't care. Mark, you're allowed to just strike out, okay? Yep. Maybe unless it goes straight. There you go. That's it. Puts up a bit of a fight. Won't get to first, but you know we let him swing. That's okay. There's no harm in that. Here's Zoltan. He's 3 or 4 today, you know. Yeah, he's playing well. Oh, that's doomed us. It has, hasn't it? Yeah.
Follow.
Yeah. We're going to let this pitcher just use his arm up a bit. Okay. Well, that's 2 strikes now. Just standing there and allowing yourself to be struck out feels very, very wrong.
Nope, high.
I mean, misjudging it and striking it out. That's nice. Still out. Okay, good. Well, we soaked up the maximum number of pitches there, so that's pretty good going. Here's Fats Downtown, new pitcher. Taking him out. Okay, they can't have that many pitches left to run. Here comes Janet Mission. Well, she looks like riot police, so we won't say anything bad about her. Kojak, thank you. Sorry, Janet, but that's the game. and how it is played. Here's Beelzebub's Fastidious, who is the new second baseman that they brought on to bring to deal with Chad Hammer, who was I mean, it's got an H at the start of it, but I'm pronouncing it like Americans would do, because apparently H's don't live at the start of words that have H's. I can only think of one example, obviously. Shall I get past this and move on to the next topic? Yeah, okay. Here's Vectrix. He's had 1 home run today, and that was his only hit. Cindy! No. Okay, all right, it's all right. It's okay. We've got a minor cushion. We just have to make sure that cushion is not completely eroded and covered in dog hair, and then starts to smell like yesterday's fast food. That's gone. Oh dear. Well, you talk about the lead being eroded. The lead's gone. That's a home flaming run, that is. And does that square things up? Yeah, it does. Well done. Good maths. Thanks. Yeah, there you go. Jets and flange there. Wanging it over the fence, and we're now all square again, 10-10. With only 1 out in this inning. Disneyland is not going to Disneyland. No, he's going to go and sit on the naughty step. Strike 2, good ball. Right, come on. Fox him with a change-up. All right, Steve. Thank you. All right, good. Here comes Gertie Wrench.
Number 23.
She looked most indignant in the last inning when we struck her out. But, you know, assume nothing. Assume that she's going to be back with some kind of fortitudinal rebound. Zoltan's waving for it. I assume he's going to get it. Has done. So tied. But that was not a good innings for us. We have lost our lead. They're bringing in Juan Summoner in order to pitch. And we've got to dig deep now because we're at the bottom of the 8th. Oh, whoa! What was that? Okay, strike 1, ball 1. All right, ball 2. Yeah. Have some of that. It's not good enough. Furious there. He's going to get caught quite easily. Okay, all right. That's right. We've done 1 of 5 Papal Event Horizon. 1 of 5. This is not opening batting kind of numbers there. There you go. He's got this one though. Well, yeah, but even so, 1 of flipping 5. You want a little bit more from your leading bats persons. Here's Coach, and she's well, I don't know. She hasn't done enough today for me to put her one side. Oh no! One side or other of the Ruddy Nora. What's going on with these pitches? I mean, that felt low. It's because it was. Okay. Butterfingers Vectrix there, dropping the ball. That's a full count now. That could be trouble. Is it? No, Kojak gets on base. All right, well, we lost another runner there. We're just going to have to hope for failures to do something. They're taking Summoner out. Good for that. Oh, no. They're bringing in Escobar, who is the league's leading pitcher. Hooray. Oh, dearie me. All right, okay. No, that's all right. Don't be afraid of a pitcher.
No, outside.
That ball 1 there. Strike 1.
No.
Ball 2. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, Escobar leads the league in strikeouts this season. So, you know, he clearly knows what he's doing. Oh, all right, unlike Failure, of course, who gets out. Well, still 10-10, and it's the top of the 9th now. And, well, Vanessa Hammer
Number 10.
is her name, and she's going to be batting. That one's gone outside that way. Okay, let's go. Should we sub Disneyland here? I don't know. Because Cattle Quad's pretty capable as a closing pitcher. But if this goes to extra inning... Hey! Disneyland there answers my question with a strikeout. Here's Pip Strobe Lights. Home run, single, couple of runs, you know, all of that. Let's try him on this. I always tend towards trying to do some kind of clever curving business on my first throw. Alright, there we go. Let's do this. Spongy. Oh, Spongy! Spongy there was pretty spongy in his catching.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Right, here's Wolf Jerk.
Number 11.
Okay, all right, come on. All right. Just put it pretty much down the middle. I don't know why I'm putting it down the middle. I mean, a fast ball down the middle is the kind of thing that people like hitting, you know. Over the many years of experience, yeah, get that one, get this one. Right. Fielding. I was saying something there. Oh, no, I interrupted it because the play got exciting. Okay, good. Here's Cindy. Okay, she's had 3 singles, 3 runs batted in. She's been hit by the pitch. And there is nothing that Cindy can't handle. She's handled the abuse from comments to this fine sporting broadcast for seasons after seasons. Season after season? Yeah, all right, whatever. And yet she's still here and puts in a performance today that is above average. Right, here's Steve Murray. And Steve gets it done too. Right, all we need now is anything. Just pretty much anything at all. If we get a 2-base hit here, we win the game. Here's Bernie Crampons. He's about to get everyone out. Because he checked out a little while ago from batting properly. It will be nice to wipe the leaderboard leading face off Escobar. I'm not that fussed, of course, but you know, nice to have. Let's put it in that column. All right, 2-2 is the count. Oh, that was it. Oh, Crampon. Oh, you kill me. Crampon's there. Out. Struck out of play. All right, here's Disneyland. You're sitting. Do we sit him? Yes, you do. The game's on the line. You only need to get this one in. What do you want? Do you want power or do you want likelihood of actually... Yeah, we want likelihood of a hit. So Brenda Ferrite comes in. Is it enough? All right, Brenda's out, but we've got a runner on third. And that leaves Zoltan to get the deal into the signatory column. Is it enough? Is it enough? Yes, it's enough. We won the game, fools. Zoltan with the winning run. Booyah! Loving it. Ha! Bulldozer power 11. FC Failuregrad 10. Good game. Frankly, we should have locked that one away far earlier on, given the number of times we had loaded bases and everyone got out. Yeah. I look forward to finding out who our star player is. Actually, it could be someone unusual. Might even be Zoltan, which would be... I mean, that's almost heresy. Right, what do we got? Jetson Flange, star player, followed by Cindy Vapid and, of course, Bernie Crampons with his home run. And that's what you like to see. Well, okay, we've got 5 games to have a look at now. Should we do that? Yeah, let's do that. First up, it's the Peninsula Transport versus the Beekeepers. Peninsula Transport won that 3-0. And then we've got Bulldozer Ridge versus the Minstrels. Bulldozer Ridge, how are they doing so far this year? And didn't they beat us earlier on? I can't rightly remember. Didn't see the result, but you will have done. I distracted myself there. Next up, it's the Bunsen Medics against FC Failuregrad. Trace Cosmic will be pitching for Failuregrad, whereas Vera Contagion is doing it for the Bumpsons, but she's already wounded, so I would expect Failuregrad to... Never mind, forget I spoke. No, Medics 13-6. That one. Medics now tied second-ish in the Smooth Division. The other team, who was that? Failuregrad. Oh yeah, they're bottom of the league in the Bombastic. Oh, they're terrible then. Here's Failurewood Hills against the Steganauts. It's Mike Grenade, Loca Boots facing off from pitching. Calippo Flavourings, obviously, the big name player for Failurewood Hills, if you ignore, Bird Dog, Hair Bear, all of those people. Well, the Steganauts are bringing Chaz Contraband out, who, despite him carrying an injury into the game, Failurewood Hills running away with it, 9-2, the end result there. Takes Failurewood Hills to 6-7 for the season. The Steganauts also 6-7. Nice and easily done. Here's the Beekeepers against Cheerio Inc. Picasso middle 8 pitching for the Beekeepers, and Dirk Shafter pitching for Cheerio. Beekeepers get an early lead. Cheerio, though, staying right with them. Come back 7-5. Final score, and Cheerio Inc. maintaining their pressure at the top of the Bombastic Division, where they're now 8-5, trailing just behind the Colonel Space Agency on 9-3. Bulldozer Power now top of the Smooth Division, which says very much to me that I need to up the difficulty. Oh well, such is life. There it is. There she blows. Ain't that the truth? All of those things and more will be decided in future episodes. I've been Colonel Failure. Thank you very much for watching today. I'll catch up with you very soon. Cheerio. Well, today's outro is another sponsored effort because we love doing that, but it's sport themed, so that'll be good. Over on the wizio.com/Colonel_Failure from Mutley Grouch, and this was co-sponsored Mutley Grouch and Babangers. And his question, dear Mr. Colonel Failure, that's me. We're seasoned by the script at the Electro Sports Football League, EOS, Electro Sports Online. I don't know what EOS is. Oh, so it doesn't matter. Carry on, quick. Hopefully, still the premier sporting publication alongside the Electro Sports Football League X. This is true. No, this is the new Electro Sports Football League. Says City end of the season, blah, 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 blah. What you want is you want a season prediction or a forecast for how teams will do this season in the new Electro Sports League, which is kicking off. We've got the first games happening within 12 hours. So I should probably get cracking on this, but that's all right, your timing's excellent. So I'm going to run through the runners and riders from each division. So first off, we've got the Derry Mean Machine over in Failuregrad West. Now, what have they got going on as far as talent is concerned? I'm just going to look at talent. They've got a really good punter. They got you've got some game in there. But the big problem I think you're going to have is putting together a coherent offense there for the Derry Mean Machine. This is not sorting by what I wanted now. No, it's not. Let's look at running backs. What do you got? You've got you've got Gary Sally, which is a name, who is looks moderately capable. Who's probably going to lead your running game. Your quarterback, you're looking at Dennis Miller, who, Dennis Miller's pretty good. His accuracy could be all over the place. It's not a bad team, but I don't think you're going to lock it down, win it. Let's move on to the Djibouti Discoverers, because I've got to keep these fairly tight. Will Smith, the quarterback, is very highly regarded, 89 rated. Yeah. Good accuracy. Will Smith's going to be impactful, and Kikyes, who is running the Discoverers, has got strong form when it comes to a passing game, and he's got 3 80+ rated receivers going on in there, and his offensive line is so. So providing it can prevent from being sacked, Discoverers could have a pretty potent offense this season. Sea Kiwis are up next. Again, a halfway decent quarterback. Not brilliant, Mike Pukeko. Accuracy could be a little bit better, so that's going to be tricky. Jerome Watkins, though, running back, he's got pace. He's quite slow, but he's going to be tough to bring down. Put him in as a kick returner would be my recommendation. Get yourself a better running back. Stick him in as a kick returner. He could do quite well. I'm not seeing a winning combo there. Hold on, how'd you do pre-season? Let's have a quick look. 2-2. One against the Sloths and Iceland. Good opponents. Or rather, good owners. Let's put it that way. Owners who've got form. Lost against the Knights and the Doombringers. So 50-50 in pre-season. But pre-season, as you know, means nothing. Let's have a look at the Slam Hounds next. Quarterback, they haven't got one. No, their 2 quarterbacks are both terrible. But the Slam Hounds do like the ground game. And Bishop, who they've chosen as their star player as well, would be playing quite nicely if he weren't injured for 8 weeks. Oops. I think the Slam Hounds are going to stall out quite early on. They bought Steve Mastodon off me as another fullback. He's out for 10 weeks, and Apone, their original fullback, is out for 5 weeks. They're completely hosed as far as injuries are concerned. And therefore, sulking is going to occur, I would imagine. I don't know, we'll find out. Next up, Bulldozers, my team. How are we looking? Don't know. Chet Vacant has got a potential of 100 pass accuracy, There's only 3 quarterbacks in the league who have that, so he's got that going for him. And I've got 7 wide receivers. I've got a couple of halfway decent running backs. We'll see how we go. I'm feeling pretty good for 8-8. This year, I'm not going for it all. We could contend. I've got some scattered injuries, but everybody's got some scattered injuries, so it's no big deal. 8-8, I think, is probably doable. It's very hard to judge your schedule when no one's got any form. So we'll just have to wait and see. Next up, the Rhinos. So Wombats, Rhinos there. Who we got QBing? Brown looks quite good, potentially. Steen looks like he'll probably start initially because he's in better shape right now. But Steen's not going to go very far for long. But again, ground game. Rutherford, Madden both look pretty pacey. But then you've got a heck of a tight end in Frank Mattis and who's this? You've got Jerry Casey, the wide receiver. There is some offense going on in there. This first season's going to be tricky because it's very hard to say for sure how people are going to play and how that's going to manifest in terms of actually making some production. So never rule out the Rhinos. Then you've got the North Stars. Now, North Stars played very, very, very well in pre-season. They won all 4 games, only conceded 20 points. Okay, North Stars already looking good. The overtime, of course, the North Stars owner is the defending bowl champ. So, obviously not a clown running this outfit, which is a shame because they're in my division. Daniel Moore is probably going to get starting quarterback duties, although Jackson Blueberry is as good. No, I think Moore's got the numbers there, but I don't know who we'll see kicking off for them. They haven't really got a superstar running back. Roger Smart has potential, but right now it's nothing but speed. That said, hasn't stopped them during pre-season, so some kind of West Coast offense kind of thing could work for them there. Where they have built up very strongly is defensively. You're going to have a tough time scoring against the North Stars. So I'd expect to see them in the showing. And then to round out Fail Brigade East, you've got the Cobb Dogler Red Healers from Witataney, who is another, obviously, I mean, this is the Bowl Veterans division, so hard to say. You've got Scooby and Scrappy Doo at quarterback. Oh, please spare me. And Scooby-Doo looks very, 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 very good. Yeah, that's a good quarterback you've got going on there. Running backs, maybe not so much. Receivers look very tasty. All right, they're going airborne. The Red Healers look like they've got a very decent offense. They've got a heck of a defensive tackle. Rookie defensive tackle. 92 rated Ballyregan Bob. Yeah, he's good. Oh, no. Yeah, I haven't actually scouted these guys yet. Yeah, and I've got Hong Kong Fooey at cornerback, who could also be problematic for any aerial assault. Okay, that's a problem. Move to Fail Brigade North, which are the luckless teams. Fail Brigade North. We've got Frank Lampard at quarterback for the Norwich City Lions. Accuracy's not good. But Lampard, I reckon, is probably going to start. And then you've got John Terry. This is Norwich City. Why have we got Chelsea players on here? No, John Terry is awful. Both in this game and as a human being. So, yeah, there's that. Well, look at these, though. Christian Pulisic and Hakeem Ziyech are both very, very, very nice running backs. Could have a good running game here. Got a great tight end. Got a good fullback. In fact, you've got two good tight ends. Got good receivers. Just missing the quarterback to go with them. And offensive line's looking pretty good as well. They could be quite potent offensively, the Lions. Pre-season, 1 win only over the Bam Bang Bam Bam. But scored well in each game. So if they can figure out a way to score a lot, they could make quite a showing. The Pirateers next from Tatsim. You've got Roy Howard at quarterback. He's pretty good, actually. He's not bad. Only 80 accuracy, but in this league, this season, don't knock it. Backup quarterbacks. Got 2 of them. Both rubbish. Running backs, nothing. No. Fullbacks, maybe Jackie Barnhouse, who is out for 5 weeks. Receivers, you've got a couple of decent receivers in there. Offensive line actually looks very nice. You've got Eric Soto in there, who is one of the hottest recruit possibilities in the draft, who is 100 rated. 100. Maximum possible rating for Eric Soto. That is both off my weights and the default weights as well. Obviously, if you don't play this game, A lot of this is meaningless. But hey, enjoy the words. Right, yeah, no, Pool Pirateers, I like the look of them. What happened to them in pre-season? Won 3 out of 4. Beat Iceland, the Doombringers, Mythic Talent. Yeah, okay. Lost to the Slots. In fact, was shot out with the Slots, but that was week 2 and pre-season. Meaningless. But as far as, using it as an indicator, why on earth not? Next, you got the Miami Wolves. Now, the Wolves have got a few problems because their owner was away for quite a lot of the kind of lead-in period, which is it's a bad time of the year to not be completely on the ball. They've got Dan Sticker, STCYR, pronounce it however you like. Bad accuracy, good at everything else. Or Bradley Smith, terrible accuracy, mediocre at everything else. They've got a problem at quarterback. Running backs, nothing. Genuine, well, maybe Cedino here. Yeah, no, it's too slow. Okay. They've got a belter of a receiver in John Lawson, and their offensive line is horrible. You've got a couple of left guards that are pretty good. One's out injured. You've got 3 centres on the team, all of whom are awful. You've got a good right guard, and you've got a good left guard and a good right guard. Okay, but the centre's terrible. Yeah. The one bright spot, however, is a heck of a punter, and they're gonna need him. The Wolves. I don't think we're going to see the Wolves this year. I think they're they went 0-4 in pre-season. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cambrian Explosion to round out Failuregrad, whatever division, South I think it is. Steve Stegosaurus at quarterback. He's a veteran player, 99 pass accuracy already maxed. That's very, very good move for this first season. If they've got the receivers to match with, yeah, they have. 90 rated receiver in Olivia Oviraptor. And Aniarchaeosaurus, the rookie, is also pretty strong as well. They've got Vicky Velociraptor. Hope you like alliteration at running back. Bit slow, but has got every other skill you could possibly want. Yeah, they look pretty potent, actually, on offense. The offensive line isn't fantastic, but it's not a washout either. How's their kicker? Now, the reason I ask is because moving the ball upfield, challenge number 1. Challenge number 2, though, kicking the thing over the posts when you stall out on third down. Eric Mattis, he'll be okay, I suppose. He's okay. He's only 80 rated, but that's not terrible. Pre-season, I imagine they did quite well. Yeah, 3 out of 4. Only lost against the Martlets. Pretty close games, the rest of them. Only didn't manage to get past 20 points scored. If I move this over here, I won't have to try and look around the side of the camera. So troubleshooting as we go here. Right, so that was the explosion. Now moving into Failuregrad South, the Ribble Raptors. At quarterback, Travis Williams looks like a slam dunk quarterback. Accuracy's on the old league, you would say it's awful, but for this time around, it's kind of a middle of the pack quarterback in terms of talent. B. Leon Striker is obviously going to be a decent player. Well, in fact, he's a very decent player. He is very, very, very fast running back. His route running is also good. He's going to be a double threat there. You're going to get the receptions. You're going to get a lot of good work out of Striker. His break tackle's not brilliant. His ball carrying's not brilliant. So he's not going to break away for a lot of big runs because he'll slow down. But everything else, I like the looks of him. You've also got Michael McKay there at running back as well, who is less capable. He's less fast, but he's got 100 ball carrying. And I rate ball carrying very, very, very highly. So we'll see how that gets on there. Mehmet Vectrix at tight end. Excellent. Demarcus Hellier at wide receiver. Amazing. A 97 rated wide receiver. If they had a better quarterback, they could make a real mess this season. But as it stands, I think they'll be in the running. But I don't think they've got I don't think they've got the full package. They only won one pre-season game, and that was in overtime. They had a good game where they scored a fair bit, 19 points against the Doombringers. Yeah, I'm not seeing it, but pre-season. The Pilots, the Portland Pilots even, have got Eric Rierich, quarterback, who is brilliant. An excellent quarterback. He's a 7-year experienced quarterback. Okay, that's he's not going to be around forever, but he's around now, and if they were to focus on capitalising on that, it would be a big thing. David Pope at running back looks pretty good. Yep, good running back. I'm really only looking offensively at the moment because it's all I can really gauge on. They've got a great wide receiver. Yeah, they're going to score. They are going to score, although their offensive line is catastrophically bad. So they've got to get fast passing away. How do they get on pre-season? 1 win pre-season. But that win was 36-0. So, they can score. They've done double digits in all their other games. But they've got an amazing offense if they can make it function behind that horrible offensive line. The Yardbirds from Yapton, John Champagne, great name for a quarterback, is pretty good. Actually, 93 accuracy. John Champagne's going to be, you'll see him in the star players quite regularly. Ernest Joshua is out for a couple of weeks at the moment, but as a running back, he's pretty spectacular. 84 speed's not amazing, but hundreds in route running, ball carrying, break tackle, and avoid fumble. I like it. I like it a lot. 81 acceleration. Ernest Joshua is a good player. He's a bit old. He's only going to get a couple of seasons out of him, but no, that's a good player. And they've got Robert Dewar, who at fullback to be that kind of lead runner. This is an I-form offense if ever I saw one. Joseph Rincon at wide receiver. Again, a little bit old. A heck of a good receiver. In fact, the benefit you get from older players in this first season is they can already play. You don't have to wait for their skills to kind of catch up to their potential. They can play right now. Offensive line does not look good. Yeah. Okay, they're going to... It's a similar picture. They can do big things if they can make that offensive line not get in the way too much. They've got an interesting player at left defensive end, Samuel Savage, who could be quite impactful, especially since they're in a division with another terrible offensive line. Pre-season, they went 2-2. Okay. All right. So that brings up the last Fail Brigade team, the North Miami Beach Rail Riders. And they're packing a couple of injuries in right now. Oh, that's nasty. Who's that? Sean Shuey, middle linebacker, is out for 11 weeks, but he's rubbish, so it's not important. You got George Washington at quarterback. Yep, George is a good quarterback. You got 2 more backup quarterbacks, both of whom stink. I mean, Sean Delacruz has no right being on a football team. He should be fired immediately. Anyway, moving on. Your Marquis de Lafayette is a 93 rated running back. Yep, and he's worth 93 points worth of rating. He's going to make some headway. You've got a decent tight end going on in there, so that's the outside run being possible. You've got 3 very good wide receivers. This is a very potent looking offense. Offensive line, amazingly good center. You got right. Yeah. You know what? Rail Riders. I think Rail Riders take this division. We'll see. Pre-season, 3 or 4. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I like the Rail Riders. They look good. Moving on to Bad Company, the Florence Fools are back once again. Rather than a reinvention, it's a team from the former league. Vincent Variety at quarterback. Has potential, isn't great right now, but could get there. Edward Driggers, the backup, is a no from me. It's a pass. Leroy Jenkins returns from retirement to be running back, and he's phenomenal. Leroy Jenkins is going to put up some very big numbers. Only 2 years experience as well, so he's going to be around for a while. Get used to seeing Leroy Jenkins putting up some big numbers. Got a good tight end, good receiver. Yeah, the receiver core's solid. Not spectacular, but solid. Offensive line looks pretty decent. Maybe lacking a primo centre. Their best centre, Dennis Buckhead, is out for 3 weeks, but it's only 3 weeks. They're packing quite a few injuries in on the offensive line. So what have we got defensively? Best cornerbacks out. Only 3 cornerbacks on the team. Second best cornerback is also pretty good. Safeties look quite good. There's this is the kind of team you would expect to see put together by someone who had played a lot of the game, and they're solid. You've got Harbinger Doombringers next. A team with a theme. Love a team with a theme. And in here you've got Drew Pease at quarterback. Yeah. And he's good. He's not great. He's good. How did he do it? Oh, and he tanked at training camp. He's still very good. Easily good enough to start this season. But he tanked at training camp, so he's not going to be around forever and a day. Tolling Bell, the running back, the rookie running back, is phenomenal. Excellent running back. It's going to be a ground-based team if they've got any sense at all. Although in this first season, again, something West Coastish, something where it's a little bit dink and dunk, kind of passy, short stuff, and an occasional inside run, all that kind of business, will work out nicely. Good tight end going on. Receivers, a receiver who's worth anything at all. How's the offensive line? So. You've got some talented places. Team with 2 punters on the squad. Well, if you want to waste your salary cap, be my guest. 2 punters on the squad. And one's a rookie and the other one's 1 year older than that, and the rookie isn't as good. Dump him. Just get shot. There's a total waste of your budget, that is. Go out and buy a... hold on, I'll let you know in a moment. Go and buy another cornerback. Yeah. Go buy yourself another cornerback. You've earned it. Well done. Congratulations. Right, you've got a contract offer out as well, and that means you're going to need to cut someone. Better be a flipping punter. Just saying. Next up, you've got the Aldwick Martlets. What do we got? John Martin or Sidney Merritt at cornerback. Quarterback, I should say. Oh, John Martin, every day of the week. 90 accuracy. Yeah, he's already a kind of top 10 quarterback for pass accuracy. You've got some mediocre but workable talent at running back. Fullback looks horrible. Tight end looks pretty good. Receivers look amazing. They hold on, wait. No, I was looking at left tackle. You've got an amazing left tackle. But the rest of the offensive line is not great. Interesting. I wouldn't expect to see the Martlets make a showing based off the look of that. How do they do pre-season? 2-2. Lost against the Lions and the Explosion. Oh, won against the Lions and the Explosion. Lost against the Yardbirds and the Mean Machine. The Yardbirds beat them 3-41. Now, it's pre-season. Doesn't mean anything. But that's a bit of a kick in, isn't it? Take an absolute flipping thrashing going on there. All right, that gives us Bad Company West. You've got the Xena Soneros, a brand new team in the league. And what have we got going on? Oh, Giovanni Formel at quarterback has 93 accuracy. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, he'll do nicely. He's a 7-year veteran, so he's going to be good off the mark. You've got Guglielmo Quirino, who's wounded at the moment as the best running back. Not very fast, but very capable. So this is solid. Other offensive talent, you've got maybe one wide receiver who's up to scruff. Then offensive line is patchy but workable. You've got too much depth at offensive line. You've got 3 left tackles, 3 left guards, 3 right guards. Now, I get overstaffing in order to try and ride training camp to get a decent player, but you're rather overbooked there, and they're young too. Start selling. Don't just cut them, trade them with other people. You've got enough talent there, you should be able to make some money out of that. Great punter, kicker's okay. Defensive line is not present. I mean, you've got the players, they're just bad. Linebackers look good, though. Linebackers look very good, although Ettore Laveau, who is out for 6 weeks, that's a bit of a pain because he's 97 rated. He's very good, and your best cornerback is out as well. But you've got 2 cornerbacks that are rated 90 plus. Okay, so the Soneros have got a very good defense and a fairly good offense. They went 2-2 in pre-season, but they did have to play both the North Stars and the Bulldozers, who are owned by owners who know a lot. I know I put myself in that group. I've had to put myself in the toughest division because, unfortunately, I've done quite well historically. Right, onto the Batman Robins, another brand new team. Hank Shortstraw, quarterback, is he's good across the board apart from accuracy, which is not good. You've got Alien Tupperware as a backup, is a horrible quarterback. So they've got a problem at quarterback already. They haven't got a good running back. They're going to struggle for offense. Stuart Barnpit is probably their best offensive weapon, and he's a fullback. Okay, but let's look at other things. Your offensive line, you've got a couple of superstars on the offensive line, and they're young as well, which is a big deal. Both your special team kickers are pretty good. It's a bit of a mixed bag. It's like you've drafted without any kind of speciality going on in there, and so you're not going to do awfully, but I think you're going to struggle to score. Went 2-2 in 2-2, I should say, in pre-season, which is fair. Lost 37-3 against the Discoverers. Yeah, okay. Moving on to Bam Bang, I should say Bam Bam. What have we got? Quarterback. Franz Deutz. It's going to be something Dutch, isn't it? Pass accuracy of 80. Yeah, that's a mid-tier kind of quarterback. Your backup does not look like he's any good. Dan Williams. He's not terrible. He's not good. He's not terrible. Right, what do we got as far as running? Hansi Hinterseer, I should say, is very good. Not quite fast enough, but very good. You've got very good receivers. You've got 3 very good receivers. Pity you don't have the quarterback to throw to them. Offensive line, no. Bad offensive line. You've got the right level of depth, just no level of talent. Defensive line. Nope, nothing going on there. Okay. Onto the linebackers. You've got a great middle linebacker. You're going to need him. You got a decent cornerback going on there. No, you're going to struggle. I think I think the Bam, whatever the flipping name is, they're going to struggle. They won one game preseason against the Yardbirds, 27-17. Okay, all right, yeah. They won't make postseason. Last up, you've got Huddersfield Myth Inc. Talent. I'm currently caretaking this team because their owner is AFK. Real world business. Now, I've shored them up a little bit. We've only got 49 under roster. They've got 3 quarterbacks signed, and none of them are a standout. Dave Clontz is probably the best way to go there, although Steve Barge has got better potential, but isn't at that potential yet. You've got Gary Clary, who's been kept around for what reason? Why is he still on the team? He might get somewhere in the future. Yeah, he went +5 at training camp, so he might suddenly go whing and be an easy number 1. So they've got 3 QBs. What they do have going for them is Robbie Martin at running back, who is a very good running back. Not quite as fast as you like with only 83 speed, but yeah, it's pretty good. 2 good wide receivers. Well, 3 good wide receivers. Offensive line is... Interior is okay. You've only got 1 right tackle going on there. That's not ideal. You've got a good centre. So the interior line has got some potential. Defensively, yeah, again, you've got 3 really good defensive tackles. But nothing much else going on there. They want 0-4, if I recall correctly. Yeah, 0-4 in pre-season. So, you know, I don't expect to see Myth Inc. Talent making a show. Moving on to Bad Company North, the San Jose Sloths. Chill Bill coming back again out of retirement. Rhubarb Bikini, the quarterback. Yeah, good quarterback with lots of potential. Only 90 in a kind of potential column, but the way quarterbacks are at the moment, that's pretty good. Scallion Speech is the rookie backup, who has a lot more potential but isn't as good right now. So I'd expect Bikini to start off, Speech to turn up later on. That's smart enough. Kohlrabi Science is their star player. Is currently out for 6 weeks. I've seen worse, but, you know, that's a kick in the face, that is. Your best offensive weapon being out for the first game of the season. Yeah. Right, wide receivers. Very, very good wide receivers. You've got 3, 4 maybe solid wide receivers. Asparagus Space Saver is going to get a lot of touchdowns. Yeah, 90 rated receiver, 91 rated receiver. Offensive line looks, middling. A middling offensive line throughout. I mean, the thing is, you don't know whether the the numbers they've ended up with there are as a result of not drafting them as a high enough priority, or whether it's because they drafted them as a high enough priority but then got absolutely beaten to death in training camp. So hard to say for sure. Special teams look solid. Again, I mean, we're looking at good teams here. We're looking at owners who know what they're doing. Defensive line looks fine. Right defensive ends maybe a bit weak, but not killingly so. Chilwell Blankowski is playing at strong side linebacker, 93 rated. Yeah. No, there's talent across the board here. I think wildcard is not out of question. I don't think they're going to go the distance. 2-2 in pre-season, which is meaningless. But no, they've got some mustard there. The Polar Bears next, who are called the Polar Bears. They are the Bears from the Polar region. And what have we got going on here? Thanos, 72 accuracy. Yeah, he's a rookie though, so he's going to be around for a while. You've got Polaris, who's got 74 accuracy. I'd play them first, you see. And then Richard Bartholomew, who's got 88 accuracy. Why is he not starting? He's currently down as backup. Much better passer than right now. Later on, yeah, totally. Thanos, going to get there. But right now, isn't and won't be this season. Hey, look, I can backseat drive with the best on. Jorvan Cepheus, the rookie running back, looks brilliant. Yeah. No, that's a good looking player right there. 87 speed. Yeah, he's gonna do some damage. Tight ends look good. Wide receivers bit thin. Only 4 wide receivers. But Magni Equulius, who's injured at the moment, only 3 weaker, but he's injured nonetheless. 87 potentially. Yeah, that's pretty good. The offensive line solid. Some genuine talent on the offensive line as well, which is what you like to see. Special teams, a bit weak at kicker. Defence, anything obvious in here? No, not really. Again, a solidly put together team. I don't think we're looking at a champion. 1-3 out of 4, only lost against the Discoverers. But, yeah, 1-3 out of 4. That's good. All right, there's nothing wrong with that. That's perfectly viable. Next, you've got the Tokyo Neon Knights. With Flavor Beans at the hell. You've got Sigurdsson, who's good. Yeah, that's a top 15 quarterback going on right there. He's not brilliantly accurate. You've got another one who's trying to be sold at the moment. You've got 58 players under contract at the moment. Hope you've made some cuts. He's trying to sell just about everything that isn't locked down at the moment because he's 5 over budget. You've got until tomorrow morning. Just so you know. You've got Miyoshi at running back. No, you've got Takeda at running back. Yeah, okay. Takeda's going to be a strong feature for this team. Very good running back. Tight ends, nothing special. Fullbacks, nothing special. Off receivers, you got 2 who can play. Offensive line looks pretty good, particularly on the outside. Less good on the interior. Although that said, you have got Masamune Date, who's good at left guard. You've got nothing at centre and nothing at right guard. So interior running is going to be a little bit more problematic than you'd like, especially since you don't have a strong fullback. Carrying two spare kickers, an extra punter and an extra kicker, obviously signed for trade bait. Yep, good. Well, enjoy the dead cap. And then defensive line. You've got a really good defensive end, but they're out for a couple of weeks right now. Rest of the defense, you've got a phenomenal looking cornerback going on in there. It's another solidly put together team. How did you do pre-season? 3 out of 4. Okay, lost to the Yardbirds. The Yardbirds seem to be taking quite a few scalps in pre-season, so that's interesting. Last, in Bad Company North, you've got the Iceland national football team. Keith Lewis, Harry Seeger. Harry Seeger looks terrible. Yeah, he's not good. He did improve ever so slightly at training camp. I don't think he's going to go that much further. He's not a good player. Keith Lewis, though, 95 potential accuracy. That'll be a player. And then we're looking at running backs. Nope, I haven't got one. Maybe Felix Garrison. But he's got too many holes in his talent bracket there. Tight ends, 2 good tight ends. Interesting. Maybe you're running an ace style formation, a heavy style formation. Two good tight ends. Receivers, one maybe. I mean, I'm sure the others can play. Again, this is an experienced coach, knows what they're doing. Offensive line, excellent. A very good offensive line. Pity you got nothing to run behind it. Your kicking team look fine. Your defensive line is, apart from a right defensive end, your defensive line is horrible. Your secondary is not great. Like your free safety, Kjart and Finn Bogerson, he's pretty good. And you got Ari Leifson at cornerback, who's pretty good. No, I could see you struggling to make any headway this time around. This is Captain Snaggles, right? He's the other founding member of the original Electro Sports League. Me and he started this up. No, I think you might be looking at 4th in your division this season. Might be. Right, final division is Bad Company South. The Tillamook Leviathans. What have we got going on here? Noronia Charybdis is bad at quarterback. Looks like they should be good. They've got 84 future rating, but accuracy is only 53 right now. Enjoy the interceptions. And then you got League Periscope at backup, who you should be playing first, because they've got 69 accuracy right now, and that's going to count more than potential. Stiletto Kraken at running back. Solid, definitely solid. That acceleration, love it. Ball carrying, love it. Max speed, maybe 10 points off where it wants to be. Fullbacks, no. Tight ends, yes. Got a Hydra Fathom, good tight end. And then what we've got going on here in receivers, nothing good. All right, bad quarterback with bad receivers, bad results. It's enjoy not winning. However, your offensive line actually looks pretty good. You've got 2 good guards and a good centre, and nothing good at tackle. So your bad quarterback trying to look for bad receivers getting open, you're going to get sacked quite a bit. But interior running, you've got potential if you had a decent running back. Your running backs aren't horrible, but they're not. They're not primo neither. Defensively, odds and ends. Odds and ends defensively. This feels like a team whose training camp went poorly. 1 win against the Discoverers. You handed the Discoverers their only loss in pre-season. But you lost to the Rail Riders, who have got a good team. And then the Red Healers, who are in the Bowl Winners division. And the North Stars, who are the defending Bowl champions. And you took the North Stars, you scored more points against them than anybody else. So it's like you've got a mixed bag of relative solidity that overall just hasn't come good. Next up, Shanty Singers. Let's have okay. Jam first on scones, sorry. The pass accuracy 83. It's another mid-table kind of QB going on here. Billy O'Shea will be a better QB in the future after they've developed a little bit. They're going in the right direction, so that's fine. You've got 2 running backs injured at the moment, but both those running backs are bad, so it doesn't really matter. How bad? I mean, you talk about John Kanaka. He's fast, but he's got no skill. Robert Evans, he's got all the skills, but he's slow. Also, Robert Evans is never going to be a good running back. He's too slow. He's too slow to be a good running back. Find another position for him would be my recommendation. Fullback. Yeah, okay. Halfway decent fullback. Nothing at tight end. 3 good receivers. Offensive line, no. A solid-ish left tackle is not a bad place to start. Your kicking team looks fine. Your defensive line looks horrible. Your linebackers look very, very good. No, I'm dropping a very. Look very good. You've got a good linebacker in each of the 3 positions. Your secondary, though, that looks good. And in what is likely to be a pass-first league, that could work out quite nicely. Pre-season. Oh, yeah, I played you pre-season. Yeah, you're going to want to forget that last game in pre-season. You know how your secondary looks really good? Yeah, I put up 48 points against you, so yeah, maybe that's an exaggeration. You beat the Wolves, but then most people did. And the Wolves are not going to be much of a challenge this year. Right, okay, moving on. The Aston Villains are back again. Joe Kerr at quarterback is great. No, will be great. 95 potential accuracy in there. Everything else across the board is good. He's a 91 rated quarterback. He's just not there yet. In fact, right now, Joe Kerr is not as good as 61 rated Blair Woods, who should get the start from the get-go, or you'll throw a bunch of interceptions and incompletes and all that kind of business. But I leave that up to you. Slade Wilson, obviously the lead running back. Again, good numbers across the board apart from speed. He's just not going to be fast enough. Wide receivers. Yes, you've got a good core of wide receivers, so this is a pass-first team that we're looking at here. Your offensive line looks great. Left tackle, left guard, yeah. Centre's good. Right guard's good. Could be a little bit better at right tackle, although Poisson Ivy at right tackle, yeah, lost out at training camp. That makes sense. Defensively, however, nothing good going on in there. No, not a sausage. You've built offense first, make it count. You're going to have to play like Brazil, score more points than the opposition. Lost all 4 in pre-season. Okay, get the scoring working, play the right quarterback, you might get somewhere. Last team is the Les Républicains de Paris. And what do we got? Bernard de Blind Castle at quarterback is currently not an ideal choice. Dorian Fugue is a worse choice. I like both of them for where they're going to be in the future, but right now they are not good quarterbacks. Charles Manley at running back, pretty solid. Doesn't break many tackles, so it's going to be straight ahead and stop. Yeah, no, that's all right. You've got a tight end who's worth playing, but he's out for 6 weeks. Receivers, mixed bag. Charles-Marie Apounassimon, whatever. Appeasement is pretty good. No, hold on. Did I call it the right one? You did call it the right one. Offensive line, mixed bag with a good centre. Okay, Olivier Latrine, your centre there. Defensive line looks good. Linebackers look great. In fact, possibly even better than great. Your cornerbacks, you've got 2 good cornerbacks. Your safeties look strong. Okay, defensively, you've got a lot going on there. Offensively, yeah, maybe. Yeah, okay, you could probably win the division. Went 2-2 pre-season. There you go. It took a while to get through, but that is your Electro Sports Football League X. Sorry, Football League X League. Football X League. Football. Electro Sports roundup of all the teams going into week 1 of the 2027 season. I can't wait to get started. I'm playing the Wolves in week 1. If I lose that, I will have to eat all of my words. Just saying. Anyway, thanks for submission. If you want to request one of these, they will not be 50 minutes long. No, they'll be as long as they need to be and no more than that, which might be 50 minutes. Yeah, head over to wizio.com/Colonel_failure. All of this was meaningless to you, and I imagine there's only 31 people left watching at this point. And that's the other 31 coaches in the... I'm leaving. Cheerio!